You're looking for a family meal that keeps on giving, pot roast. That's a good way to do so.
It is. It's economical, and there are always leftovers. We have Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council here to show us the ways to use them, and it looks beautiful out here.
And we're finally kind of getting into the pot roast feeling weather because we've been so warm.
It's not 90 degrees anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun time of year to change your cooking, methods and recipes. So I always kind of gravitate to comfort foods as we get cooler, the days get shorter. And pot roast is so versatile. Like when we say pot roast, when you go to the supermarket, if we want to talk about shopping, you don't really buy like a pot roast. It doesn't say pot roast. So you can buy any of those roasts that need to be like put in the slow cooker or braised with liquid to tenderize. So any of the chuck roasts, chuck, arm, shoulder, round roasts work good too, a round or rump. They're leaner. So they'll be, they won't have that chuck flavor. They'll be a little bit leaner, but sirloin tip is a good one too. So just kind of check out in the supermarket, watch the flyers. Usually there's always kind of a roast on special. I made like a 3-pound roast. They're really good if you have one of those electric pressure cookers.
Oh, sure,
You can get a 3-pound like sirloin tip or chuck done in 90 minutes. On the 90-minute meat stew setting, just put in the onion, put in a little garlic, half a cup of water, and some salt and pepper. I've been doing that and then just keeping that whole roast and shredding it up for recipes. But today I'm showing our classic beef pot roast recipe, and I braised it, so kind of the old-fashioned way. Instead of the slow cooker or the pressure cooker, just in a stock pot. You can do it right on your stovetop, or you could pop it in the oven, like 350 degrees. But it takes a while. And you need to be patient because you want a low simmer. And we talked earlier, like, do you sear your roast or do you not? If you have time, definitely sear it. So get a little bit of oil in here, just vegetable oil, get it nice and hot. Now this roast, I kind of coated with flour, salt, and pepper, and then also used a little flour with the beef stock to make it thick. So I did sear it, so I took that extra time, and then I took it out, and then I added in 4 cups of beef stock, and
it looks
a little bit of thyme.
Yeah, and
a
you
little
don't have to
bit
get like
of
super fancy, right? Just
a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of tomato paste. So it's not gonna look too pretty on my plate, but we'll get it out. So simmer that 2 hours, and then add in some vegetables. So I got a pound of like carrots, pound of little baby reds, and a couple onions. Put them back in, put the lid on, let it simmer a little bit longer. You know when your roast is done when it's fork tender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that nice fall apart.
You put the fork in it, comes out, falls apart. Right. So if you don't have a large family, you don't eat the 3-pound roast at the first night, save it.
What should I do with it?
And make some breakfast quesadillas. So I got scrambled eggs, I got a little bit of the roast, some green chilies, just some shredded cheese, and do a quesadilla. So like if one serving of this beef pot roast, 8 servings like for the 3-pound, is 29 grams of protein, but even better, if you save some for breakfast with the eggs and that quesadilla, 30 grams of protein per serving.
Yeah, that's big
So you definitely stay satisfied through lunch, no snacking.
Yeah, that's popular with my family. A lot of saving the night meat for the next day.
Well, like the kids, like your Ethan, my Ethan, they eat a lot still.
Oh yeah.
They're in that age, so anything like this is a lifesaver for anybody who wants to really like add more protein. Then if you go to beeftips.com, I've got some other fun recipes, a couple Italian recipes, some stuffed shells, some homemade mac and cheese to use, some pot roast, cheesy beef artichoke dip.
That sounds really
Beef
good.
it up with some shredded pot roast. It's really good.
See, and then when you have company, you can be like, oh, I worked so hard on all of this.
Yes.
Always do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Angie.
Thanks so much, Angie.
Of course.
And coming up on Live It for our senior Packers writer, Jason Wilde, talks about how Coach Matt LaFleur is handling going up against former Packers Aaron Rodgers this week.
I really just want to take a big bite out of this. And sports betting has been illegal in Wisconsin for well over 30 years, but a 2018 Supreme Court decision allowed states to choose. 7 years later, a bipartisan group of Wisconsin lawmakers could bring it back.